Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen wa khataman nabiyyin Muhammadin sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Amma ba'd. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today we will talk about the difference of the Alif and Hamza. How we can differentiate between Alif and Hamza. But before going to this difference, there is some basic information is needed for that. So for that we are talking about the alphabets. In case of the alphabets in Arabic, we already talked that there are the 29 alphabets. In these 29 alphabets, first we will talk how many are the consonant. Consonant means those letters which have their own speech sound. That letter which has their own speech sound. Speech sound they have. In Arabic, 28 letters are consonant. 28. The 28 is the consonant, but with the exception of Alif. Alif is not consonant. Other 28 are consonant. Consonant means that every letter has their own speech sound. But the Alif is not consonant. The reason is that Alif has no speech sound. So now the question arises, what Alif is doing? Alif is by itself. Alif is by itself is a silent. Silent. Silent means no speech sound. But it is used for elongation. It is used for elongation to prolong the sound. I will clear within a few minutes how that elongation develops. But up till here, keep in mind that other 28 are the consonant. They have their own speech sound. But the Alif, it is a silent. It is no speech sound, but it is used for elongation. The other point is vowel. Vowel means movement of the sound. The consonant job is to create the sound, but the vowel is helping to movement of that sound. This movement of the sound is doing in Arabic language by two ways. Basically, the Arabic is a quantitative language. The quantity means that quantity of the sound is most important thing is here. So this quantitative, quantity of the sound, how it is managed? It is managed by the vowels. But in Arabic, there are two types of the vowels. One vowel you can say it is the short vowels. They are called short vowels. And other one is called long vowels. These long vowels and the short vowels will help the movement of the sound. I will give you another example here. In my hand, what is this? You will say, okay, it is pen. Pen. You can read, I can write, pen. But now we say, okay, we can say that translate this word in Arabic language. In Arabic language, when I will translate, I need kaf, lam, mim. These three I needed for that. Okay? Now I will try to combine them. I am combining them. Kaf, lam, mim. But still I am unable to read it. I know that there is kaf is there is a lam is there is mim is there. But I am unable to read it. So there is some deficiency here. The deficiency is here that consonants are already there. Kaf, kaf, lam, mim, three consonants are there. But the movement of the sound is not possible. For movement, we need the vowels. In Arabic, first we will talk about the short vowels. The short vowels in Arabic, they are called harakat. Harakat. Yani plural is the harakat and singular is haraka. Haraka, harakat. There are the three type of the, basically there are three type of the vowels there. One is called fatha. Fatha. Fatha is always placed over the line, always come over the line I mentioned here. It is called fatha. Other one is called dhamma. It is always over the line. The third one is called kasra. Kasra is always under the line. And these are three main vowels in Arabic. One is fatha, one is dhamma, one is kasra. But the next point is, for example, this one, any word is have, I wrote the ba, then I put the fatha over there. It is called ba. Ba. But in this situation, this ba is called maftuh. Yani those letters which have fatha, they are called maftuh. Which ba has the dhamma over that, this ba is called mazmoom. Which ba has the kasra, it is called maksur. One vowel is called fatha. Fatha is always over the line. And this fatha, which letter carry that fatha, it is called maftuh. The other is dhamma. Dhamma is always over the line. Those letters which have dhamma, it is called mazmoom. Those letters which have the kasra is always under the line. These are called maksur. This ba is maftuh, this ba is mazmoom, this ba is maksur. And when, mashallah, we are reading the Quran, we are also seeing that sometimes these haraka are doubled. Yani double fatha sometime, double dhamma, double kasra. When they become double, so then it is called tanween. Due to this doubling, it is called n found there. This n found is there. But those letters, for example, we are giving ba. Ba have tanween on there. This tanween, then this ba is called munawwanun. Ba is called munawwanun because this nu ba has tanween over that. Okay. In all type of these words which are here, either it is a fatha, it is a dhamma, it is a kafra, it is tanween. All these type of the bas, generally it is called mutharrik. Mutharrik. Okay. Mutharrik means they have vowel on that. On that there is a haraka. So due to that reason, those letters are called mutharrik. There is another symbol also. Other symbol is also using in the Quran in Arabic language. This symbol is called jazm. Jazm, or it is called sukoon. Jazm or sukoon, all we call say vowel-less. Okay, there is no vowel on that one. For example, if there is a ba, this ba, there is a jazm there. Jazm we can express, either we can half comma, either we can complete circle, I can be in that way. It is called jazm. But the point here is basically that this ba, which is called fakin, also it is called majzoom. But we can say that it is a vowel-less. It is a vowel-less. When there is no vowel, then there is no movement of the sound. These are all mutharrik, have the vowel. But those are the fakin, those are vowel-less. There is another symbol is also in the Quran. It is called tashdeed. On which letter the tashdeed is there, it is called mushaddad. The mushaddad is basically, it is used for the doubling. Yani those letters which are coming as a doubling there. In Arabic, in English we can write double N, double M, double E in the spellings. But in Arabic language, when the doubling is there, so they have some pattern which is using for the tashdeed. In that way, basically they are putting the tashdeed there. If you written the word Rabbi, Rabbi means my Rabb. Ra have fatha on that. But if you see this B, this ba have kafra on that. And over that there is a tashdeed is there. Basically the real is that ki Ra and the first ba is majzoom, fakin, and the second ba has kafra, then become ya after that. Always, whenever the mushaddad letter is coming, the first one is always taking sukoon, and the second one is always with vowel for the movement. You're already familiar about these things, but it is only generally a revision today. But at this stage, we have now haraka for that. So we try to give the name to this pen. But now you can see Kaf lam mim. Now I have haraka. I can put the haraka. Ka la kalamun. Now I can read easily. Kalamun. What I did, I put these short vowels. It will help in the movement. Okay. After that, the next thing is long vowels. Long vowels are also called haruf-e-madda. Haruf-e-madda means those letters which are helping in elongation. For this elongation, there are the three letters are used. One is alif, one is ya, one is waw. The waw is if the waw with sukoon. If the waw with sukoon or ya with sukoon, the ya with sukoon, these are helping for the haruf-e-madda. But in which condition they become haruf-e-madda? If any alif is preceded by an other letter which has the fatha on that, fatha, then alif is become for elongation. I gave the example here, qala. Alif is here, preceding letter has fatha on that. Qala, qala. There is an elongation there. Why this elongation is created here? Because the alif is preceded by a letter with fatha. So due to that reason, qala, qala. There is another ya is here, this ya with sukoon. If it is preceded by a letter which has kasra on that, it will also give the prolongation, elongation there. Kila, kila. There is an elongation due to that. Kila. If there is a waw with sukoon and it is preceded by a dhamma, so it is also long vowel. Then it becomes yaqulu, yaqulu. Little bit elongation is there. The difference is that here we only say ba. Here if we attach with that, ba. What I did, I attached long vowel with the ba here. Here is the short vowel, ba, ba. Here is the boo, boo. But if I attach vowel, then this ba become boo, boo. Here B, B, ba, 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 boo, boo, B, B. And these are giving the elongation there. It is the long vowels. Sometimes you see in the Quran, you will see the short vowels. Sometimes you see long vowels there. This is one word in the Quran. It is in the Surat Hud. In the Surat Hud. So in this word is a very good example of the long vowels. For example, nu, nu, he, ha, nu, he, ha. First is dhamma, after that wa is there. Nu, elongation. He, elongation. Ha, nu, he, ha. It is in Surat Hud, ayat number 49. You can check there. So it is a very good combination. All long vowels are used in one word. Now our next task is what is basically the difference between the Alif and the Hamza. I wrote here Alif. If on the Alif there is a no fine there, no vowel, no fine, then you can say it is Alif. Just like in Kala we use the Alif. But if over the Alif you will see Fatha, Dhamma, Kasra, or Skun, then it becomes Hamza. Alif is vowel-less. No vowel over the Alif. Because in case of the Hamza, if the vowels there in addition to the vowels, also if there is a Skun. Because Skun is not a vowel, but if there is a Skun or Jazm there, it is also called Hamza. It is the difference between the Hamza and between the Alif. There is another interesting thing is here. For the Hamza, Hamza is considered in Arabic, it is a delicate letter. The delicate letter means that this letter needs some help. The help, sometime the Hamza is coming as independent. Just like that, Hamza is coming as a own letter. But sometime the Hamza need some carrier, or some chair where the Hamza can fit. Hamza can fit either over Alif, either over Waw, either on Ya. Alif, Waw and Ya, these are the carriers for the Hamza. Some in situations the Hamza is coming as an independent there. For example, very common word in the Quran it is used, shay'un. Shay'in. Shay'in basically means something. It is always written in that way. Shay'in. Something. Here the Hamza is written over the line as an independent Hamza. Also there is another example. Dawa'un, medicine. Here Hamza is independent. Here Hamza is coming as independent there. But sometime Hamza needs some chair to fit some place. For example, for Alif. For Alif, we can give the example Ikra. 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 Here the Ikra you can see on the first Hamza there is a Kafra there. Kafra is there, it is Hamza. And it is also Hamza, it is a Jazm there. Those Qurans which are printed in the Arab countries, always they put Hamza, the small Hamza over there. But those Qurans which are published in the subcontinent, on the Alif, they are not putting the Hamza. But basically, these are Hamza. Here is, this Hamza needs chair. Alif is acting as a chair, also it is acting as a chair here. There is another example we can say, Yabda'u. Yabda'u. The Yabda'u, Hamza is sitting over the wow. Yabda'u. There is another example, Kuriya. 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 Hamza is sitting over the ya. Kuriya. Yabda'u, Kuriya, Ikra. So one thing keep in mind, when we are reciting those type of letters here, this wa is not pronounced here. It becomes yabda'u. Only Hamza is read. Kuriya. Ya is not pronounced here. Hamza is pronounced here. Basically, this ya and this wa, they are only carrier for the wa is here. They are not helping. They are not giving their own sound there. Also, there is another interesting thing which is very commonly in the Quran we are seeing this. It is called Hamza Sakina. Yani Hamza Sakina, on that Hamza which has the jazm there. Ya'muru. Ya'muru. But only thing is when we have to pronounce that Hamza, which is with skoon, so we have to give little bit jerk there. Ya'muru is not Ya'muru. Ya'muru. The little bit jerk is there. There is another example is in the Quran. Ya'ti. Ya'ti. There should be little bit jerk when we are pronouncing. Ya'muru. Ya'ti. Also it is we can use in case of ma'kul. 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 And it is also used yu'minuna. When you read yu'minuna, on the waw there is a hamza there. Yu'minuna. Mu'minina. Mu'minina. Little bit jerk is needed. The point is that where is the hamza sakina, hamza with sukoon, when we pronounce it, it always taking little bit jerk. Ya'muru. Ya'ti. Ma'kul. Yu'minuna. Mu'minina. Little bit jerk is needed there. It is the information about the Hamza, and in that way we will be clear about what is Hamza and what is Alif there. So now we can read one hadith today. This hadith is narrated in the Sahih Muslim. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said this: Man salla alayya salatan, sallallahu alayhi biha ashara. Man salla alayya salatan. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying that he who send on me, on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one salutation or durood, sallallahu alayhi biha ashra, Allah would bless him, that person, 10 times. If a person will send the salawat to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam one time, so Allah will send 10 mercies, 10 blessings to that person. To try to remember this hadith, very small hadith. It is giving us incentive. For that we have to read frequently durood to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When we are sending this durood, Allah will please us. So we will get the love and affection for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And also we are getting the blessings and mercies of Allah on that. To try to do this more frequently, the durood on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so that more love and more affection we can develop for our Prophet. When we have developed more love and affection, then inshallah the obedience of the Prophet become easy for us. So Allah will help us, so that which knowledge we are getting, this knowledge will help us, it will take us to Sirat-e Mustaqim, so that we will be successful in this world and in the hereafter. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.